himself, what he has, and where he is to speak like this. Let no man's heart fail because of this Gloria. The servant will fight for him. And I'm saying it takes a man who knows himself. I know what I have. I know who I am. And I know where I am. I know my content. I know. Do you know that what David saw was what Saul saw? What David saw was what his senior brother saw. Thank you. And when all of them saw the same poor man standing and speaking into the army of the Lord, Israel fled in two directions. King Saul and the rest of the army turned their back and fled away. The young man who has what it takes to challenge the enemy ran toward the enemy. You will become that man that will run toward the enemy. I am raised to conquer. Thank you. You are raised. There is something that your people saw, your family have seen, your generation have seen. And no man has a solution, but you are the one raised to answer and to conquer the solution, to give solution to your generation. Thank you. Do you know that in the family of Gideon, there was a kind of a deity that challenged everybody and subdued everybody and controlled almost everybody. But a young man that had an encounter. This conference will bring you to a realm of having an encounter. When your pastor was exhorting you in the morning, my spirit man was told that there are meetings. Do you know that Jacob had been having meeting with the 12? Show me the family man that will not have encounter with his children. But there was a day of special encounter. The impartation of today affects tomorrow. Yes. Come on. He says, sons, come together. I am going to impart something to you that is going to turn around your future. And I can rule over tomorrow because of the impartation, because of the encounter. A young man, he was not the first in the family. Listen to me. Having a solution to your generation is not synonymous with the order of baby. I was raised up to give a solution. I am a solution carrier. What's up? There are things that your father tried to provide solution. They could not. Your mother tried and failed. But because of who you are and where you are and what you have, you will provide answer to your generation. Look at David, the least in the house. The least became the voice of the house. Yes, sir. My man. Not just the voice of the house, the voice to his generation. Every generation is looking for a voice. A generation without a voice can be defeated. A nation without a voice, a family without a voice, a church without a voice. May God turn you around and cause you to become a voice to your generations. I have seen generations, I have seen family, that when there is problem in the family, everybody will be silent. He said, until so comes. But you are not the first, you are not even the head, but they are asking you to come because they have access and they know your contents. Yes, sir. Your neighbor will know your contents. Thank you. I say your neighbor will know your contents. One day we were sleeping in the house with my wife. We were just chatting in the bed and we heard somebody crying. And my wife said, that looks like the voice of someone crying. And a woman ran. He said, my mother is dead. We were three in the family. They took my senior brother and two of us are left. I went out with a short nigger. I laid hands on the man, the woman. I prayed for her. And I look at her case. It did not improve after praying. I said, let's take her to the hospital. I only carried her in the car. I went to the hospital. She was unable to pay the bill. I paid the bill. And the doctor was saying, soon some drugs are needed. I went to buy the drugs. And there was no money. I paid for the drugs. When I came back, I said, God, that money I have spent for that woman, I saw it as a seed. They came back to me and said, how much did you spend? I said, forget. Do you know that there are people that are looking for an answer around you? But because of who you are, because they have assessed you and they know their content, in the time of calamity, they will run to you. Not because you are God, because they know your context. Content. Thank you. Contents. Not the bottom, but the content. My God.